was a balmy summer evening, and a goodly crowd was there, which well nigh filled Joe's bar room on the corner by the square. As songs and witty stories came floating through the door, a vagabond crept slowly in, and he posed upon the floor. "Where'd he come from?" someone said. "The wind has blown him in." "What's he want?" another cried. "Some whiskey, rum, or gin?" "Here, Toby, sick 'em, if your stomach's equal to the work. I wouldn't touch him with a fork. He's filthy as a Turk." This badinage the poor wretch took with stoic of good grace. In fact, he smiled as though he thought he'd struck the proper place. "Come, boys, that's what I want, a drink. I'm out of funds, you know." When I had cash to treat the gang, my hand was never slow. You laugh as though you thought this pocket never held a sou. I once was fixed as well, my boys, as any one of you. There. Thanks. That braced me nicely. God bless you one and all. And the next time I pass this good saloon, I'll make another call. Give you a song? No, I can't do that. My singing days are past. My voice is gone. My throat's worn out. My lungs are going fast. Say, but if you'll give me another whiskey, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you a funny story. And a fact, I promise too. That I was ever a decent man, not some of you would think. But, say, my good friend, could I just get one more drink? Come on, man, fill her up. Put some life into my frame. Such little drinks to a bum like me are miserably tame. 5 fingers of good whiskey. 5 fingers, yeah, of good whiskey. Yeah, I like that too. And my landlord, my best regards to you. You've all treated me kindly, and I want to tell you how. I come to be the dirty sot you see before you now. As I told you once, I was a man with muscle, frame, and health, and but for a blunder, I would have made considerable wealth. I made a picture, perhaps you've seen. It was called Chase of Fame, and then it brought me $1,500 and added to my name. And then I met the woman. Here comes the funny part, with eyes that would petrify your brain and sink deep into your heart. Did you ever see a woman for whom your soul you'd give? A form like Venus, too beautiful to live, with eyes that would beat the Kohinoor and a wealth of chestnut hair? If so, 'twas she, for never another in this whole world half so fair. I was working on a portrait one afternoon in May of a fair-haired boy, a friend of mine. He lived across the way. Madeline admired him, and much to my surprise, said she loved to have Jerry back, but with his eyes. Of course, it didn't take long then to know them, and pretty soon they'd flown, and Jerry had left and took my dolly, and I was left alone. That's why I took the drink. I never saw you smile. I thought you'd be amused and laughing all the while. What's the matter, my friend? There, is that a teardrop in your eye? Laugh like me, 'tis babes and women that cry. I'll tell you what I'll do. If you give me the chalk there with which you mark your baseball scores, I'll show you a picture right here upon the floor. Another drink. With chalk in hand, the vagabond began to sketch a face that well might buy the soul of any man. And then, as he placed another lock upon the shapely head, with a fearful shriek he leaped and fell across the picture, dead.